The former chief of staff of ex-US President Donald Trump, Mark Meadows, is legally defending himself against the summons to the Congressional Committee of Inquiry into the attack on the Capitol in January. Meadows filed a lawsuit against the committee members and the chairwoman of the House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi, in a federal court in Washington on Wednesday. In it, Meadows described the panel's demands for information and documents as too extensive and called on the court to override them. Meadows invoked, among other things, the prerogative of US presidents to withhold certain information from Congress or the courts, the so-called executive privilege, which was used already by Trump and Bannon and so on. Several former employees of Trump claimed this to refuse to provide information about his tenure. Meadows argued that the committee's requirements placed him in an untenable position of having to choose between the executive privilege of the ex-president and the powers of the committee. The court should clarify the legal situation. Meadows should have appeared before the committee for questioning on Wednesday, but, disregarded the subpoena. The panel had already made it clear in advance that if Meadows did not appear, the committee would have no choice but to initiate criminal proceedings against him. The decision on a possible indictment of Meadows would then lie with the Justice Department. This fate has already overtaken the former chief strategist of Trump. I mentioned him before. It was Steve Bannon. The latter had also refused to cooperate with the House of Representatives in the investigation and is now facing a court of law for disregarding Congress. The committee in the US House of Representatives is to investigate the background to the attack on the Capitol. Supporters of Trump stormed the seat of the US Congress in Washington on January 6th. 5 people were killed, including a police officer. Trump had to face impeachment proceedings for the attack because he had previously incited his supporters in a speech at a rally. At the end of the trial, the Republican was acquitted though. And I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.